Hello and welcome. Today I am driving to Crawford Lake Conservation Area, which is a part of gated parks under Conservation Halton Parks program. You pay 11 Canadian dollars per person, or free for those with an annual membership card. This conservation area is best known for having an Iroquoian village inside it along with a lake. The conservation area is located a bit away from Milton to the southwest, and is directly south of a rural village known as Campbellville. I will cover Campbellville later. For today, we are focusing on Crawford Lake Conservation Area. Reaching here requires you to drive into a quite mountainous road, meaning it's not very advised to come here after it snows. Like what we experienced from Mount Nemo, unless you book online, you won't be able to get in most likely unless you are coming here during weekends. Speaking of which, if you haven't checked out my Mount Nemo video, please do. A link is included in the description. Compared to Mount Nemo, this park is clearly more developed with a visitor center, a lounge for a gathering, and most importantly, a remnant of an Iroquoian village. This is actually my first time visiting here today, and it took me some time to realize that the Crawford Lake is a bit further away. I have two objectives for today's visit. The first one is checking out the Iroquoian village, and the second is visiting the lake itself. From the drone footage, I could tell that those two were the two main attractions. The rest of the park seems ordinary, acting as a casual trail. Let's go. Unfortunately, I am unable to enter any of the buildings because I am here too early. It's about 8:30 a.m. right now, and it's open after 10. Oh well. That building is called the Gathering Place. It looks to be for events. It might be worth checking this place out on weekends to see what's going on. And the parking capacity is pretty massive here. There are 2 parking places also. The one by the entrance is about the same size of the one in Mount Nemo. The inner parking space is much larger. Overall, it looks like this park can host a substantial number of people. That path should take me to the lake. Here is a piece of advice from me. A lake in a forest in middle of summer means bugs, a lot of them. I am expecting to face swarms of bugs, including mosquitoes. Do you know that there are bug repellent sprays? This is probably a good time to use it. It's especially worse around bodies of water. That's the visitor center. It's locked because I am here too early. If you are wondering why I am here so early, that's because I wanted to show you the least crowded park. Less headache for me as well, since some people do not like being filmed. There are statues along the trail. To be honest, those ought to be spooky when it's getting dark. Anyway, the bug swarms are almost unbearable here. I must be getting closer to the lake. If you are wondering why I am filming on 2 cameras, I wasn't going to, but the bug swarms were getting pretty bad, and I was constantly moving my head along with my hat, which had my Insta360 3S mounted on. Therefore, I took out my backup solution to stabilize my footage. It was at this point that I was confronted with at least 2 swarms of bugs. I tried to hang on, but I am switching to my DJI Action 4 camera now. Beyond the lens, I was waving my other hand around to combat the bugs. There was no way I would be able to explore the trail alongside the lake. The bug swarms were just too much. Nice view though. In movies, there are scenes where there is a nice and comfy view of a cabin by a lake in a forest. Characters in such scenes seem to really enjoy the experience. Well, I did not. Bugs were landing on my face and were crawling all over. I guess this is reality versus expectation. Anyway, thank you for watching and see you next time. I will probably pay another visit to this place once more on a busier time slot. Peace out.